All right, everybody, we're gonna talk now about how to get a Google Voice number. Okay, so to get a Google Voice number, first thing you want to know is that the reason that you would get a Google Voice number is so that way when you're out there marketing, you have a phone number to actually put on your flyers and even your website, that is not your direct phone number because, you may not want everybody to have your personal cell phone number, your personal house number. Okay, so these are the reasons why you would get a Google Voice number in the first place. And it's a really good thing to do that. So I definitely recommend that. And the best part about a Google Voice number is it's free. All right. And like I said, it allows you to hide your regular phone number and it's free. So this is definitely a free option for you. So let's get started. So you will need a Gmail account for this. So if you don't have a Gmail account, that is free to get as well. You just pretty much go to gmail.com to get you a free Gmail account. And Gmail is just Google's version. As you see, I got a few different ones, but it's just Google's version of an email, just like Yahoo is an email. So we're not going to go through actually getting a Gmail account. That you can do on your own, because I have plenty of Gmail accounts already, but you can get those for absolutely free. What we're doing now is we want to talk about the Google Voice. So you're going to type in www.google.com/voice. Okay, so we're going to go right to the Google Voice section. So once you do have your free, absolutely free Gmail account, you're going to go to googlevoice.com. Okay, and on yours, it'll show up whatever Gmail account you have. Like I said, I already have a few different ones. So we're just going to go ahead and use one of the ones that we have. I already have a Google Voice number, so I'm just going to take you through the steps as far as I can get you with a different account that I have not set one up with yet. I'll just use this one right here. D, the car lady, we'll just use that. And my password is already saved in there because I already have an account. All right, so like I said, once you get your Gmail account, it'll already be on your screen just like mine was, and you're going to be following the steps just like I'm doing now, okay? So you see you get here and it says choose a Google Voice number, all right? So you can search for availability here. You can search for it by city or area code, all right? And I'm just going to go ahead and do a search by city. Let's just go ahead and do a search by city, and this is the city that I'm going to put in right now. So this is the number that I'm going to, it gives me a selection here, but let's say, yeah, selection was like one number. But let's say you wanted to put in area code, and you can do it by area code, and it'll show you what's available, and here, load more if I wanted others. So there are some other numbers that are available in Benson, and Benson isn't too far from Raleigh. And in all honesty, it's not really going to matter too much for MCA. You can have a 919 area code number, but especially if you're marketing online, I mean, you're going to reach people in California even. I mean, so it's not too big of a deal if you get a number that's outside of your area code. That's not too major at all. So don't, fret. Don't worry about that. All right, so I'm going to just put in for Raleigh to get a Raleigh number. If I can get a Raleigh number, it's going to let me get a Raleigh number. What are we about to see? Well, all right. Well, Raleigh gone. So we're going to just choose, do I want Creedmoor? I'm going to choose Creedmoor. All right. I really wanted 919 though. I know cream. You know what? I think I know what's going on. 919s are running out real quick too. They're running out real quick. So I'm gonna use a Benson number. Let me use a Benson number right here. All right. So let's go ahead and select that. And it says you selected 919-701-9698. All right. Now you can definitely write down that number so that way you won't forget it, but you'll be able to get it anyway. Get it again anyway. But for the sake of argument, I wrote it down. All right, now this is the thing. It's going to tell you to verify that. Now, you do have to have a phone that it can verify this number with, because it's going to either call you or send you a text message to verify. So, like I said, I already have a Google Voice number. And the way that I'm showing you to set it up, you can only have one Google Voice number per phone number. Notice I said the way that I'm showing you to set it up. So I'm just showing you the very basic way. Okay. and it says verify, and it says, okay, your inbound calls to your Google Voice number will be forwarded to whatever number you put in here. So like I said, I already have one, so I'm just going to put in a different phone number here, okay, and see what they do. See if it lets me go past the step, okay. I'll put in this number here, and let's see what we got. All right, so I'll just put in that number, and then it says that it's going to send you a code. You know, it's going to start with G. It's a G code, as they call it, obviously G for Google. And so that code will come to your phone. Okay, so make sure you're using a cell phone, okay, guys, because it's going to come to your phone as a text message, okay? And I do see a number just came to my phone as a text message, and it wants me to put in that verification code. So it is 608. So we're just going to put it in 608-787-787. Okay. And it says it wants to verify. So we're going to see if it lets me go through. And it says it has been linked. Okay. And like I said, I already have a Google Voice number, not set up to that phone number, but I have a Google Voice number set up to my my cell already. So this one is set up to a different phone number. So I'm not too concerned with that at all, but this one has been successfully linked to your account, and it will ring when someone calls your Google Voice number. So basically, when someone calls that Google Voice number, it's going to come to this cell phone number here that I put in there. And that's just one that I use for another business that, you know, I don't really, I'm not even going to really keep that number, so I'm not too concerned with that. However, it says finish, so we're just going to say we're going to finish there, okay? So now we're finished. So I linked that to, and I want to remember what email I linked it to. I linked it to dthecarlady@gmail, okay? So now what I want to do is I want to actually go into that account. So let's say, let's go back. No, we don't want to go back there. I know what. Let's go to regular Google Voice account. All right. So that way we can see, well, you're not going to have any transactions in here. That's the problem. Don't have any transactions just yet. Transactions meaning nobody actually like called you or anything, because I just set it up. So I want to show you how it looks once you actually have some calls. So let me see something here. Let me go here, and if I can't see anything in here, then I will show you in my other account that I do already have some calls and transactions and such in there that I can show you. I just want to go here first, and yeah, these are all some wonderful emails right there. Nothing spectacular at all. So let me see if I can catch it from here. Okay, it's not looking like I can catch it from here. Hold on. Let me see something. All right, and this is where you can make calls for Google Hangouts. Okay. All right, so it's not letting me catch anything from here. All right, so let me go to my other account where I already have it set up. All right, so you can see what it looks like when you do have some calls in there. So let's go to this account here. All right, and I just changed that password. So let's see if I remember it. All right, and it will save that, and it wants to do recovery. Done. All right, so let's see if we can get into this voice account here, because this one I know does have transactions. Like you can see, it transcribes your messages for you. So when a person leaves you a voicemail, it will transcribe that into an email. Like this one was just a missed call that I missed there from, and I use this particular one I use from other business. Let's see, this is one that was a text message. It transcribes text messages. This person said to let him know they'll be there in an hour. So I did let that person know that they would be there in an hour. Let me go to the Google Voice section of this because I want to show you guys the actual calls. You'll see how they're separated here. And this actually has calls. See, on the other account that I just created had no calls. So, you know, there was nothing for you to see. But here it actually has calls. It has text messages. This is the text message section. So you'll see it says 99 plus. That just means some of them I didn't check or whatever, for whatever reason. Like sometimes people call more than once. So there's no need for me to send them a text if they already called me. Like you'll see that like all of these from Saturday, Thursday on down, like it, you know, it keeps a good bit of them in there. As you see, it keeps going. And this one's a pretty active one because it's for one of my main businesses. So I definitely get, you know, I definitely use this on a regular basis. And I've actually been using Google Voice for probably about like 7 years. So it's pretty reliable. You know, and you can click on the text message if you ever need to go back and, you know, just kind of transcribe, see what it was. This is one where I use this number here when I'm buying cars from my other business, when I'm buying cars. So you'll see stuff talking about cars, but all of that is the text messages. Actually has the voicemails here. And it does try to transcribe their voicemails, and it does a pretty good job. Every once in a while, it'll say transcription not available. And basically what that means is the person who was talking, it was sounding kind of muffled and stuff like that, so they couldn't really make out what was going on. But other ones, they can make it out, and they'll transcribe it. This person called me on Sunday at 3 o'clock at 2:59, saying that they had a 2009 Dodge Caravan, and, you know, they wanted some money for their raggedy Caravan. So that was that. And then phone calls, it'll show calls that you actually made and calls where people called you from different numbers or whatever. The red, of course, you know, you missed the call. Other ones, you made the call or you received the call. But like I said, it'll show a good bit, you know, of calls that you make. And once again, guys, I've been using this for like 7 years or better, and it's been free, you know, that whole time. So that's definitely a blessing on that. The other thing about the Google Voice number, once you get it set up, and as you see, the setup was like super crazy simple, right? Like we already done with the setup. I'm just showing you how it looks when you actually get a call. But you can actually make calls, you know, from your computer. You can actually make calls, guys. So like, let's say if I say that I want to make a call up here, right? Let's say I want to actually make a call to somebody, all right? So I'm in the call section. So then I can type the name of somebody that I want to call, and I'll just call a friend of mine. And they may or may not answer, but under Smart Line right here, I just call them and it'll say phone to call with. Okay, you see this right here, phone to call with. And I can switch that up. I can say call it using my mobile number. So basically, like if your cell phone is handy and available, what will happen if I do this option is it'll actually, from the computer, it'll actually call my cell phone first, and then it'll automatically call the person who you want to call. So it'll be like dialing your cell phone without you having to dial it. Okay. Well, you may say, well, what's the purpose for that? I don't know. But I guess if you can't get to your cell phone, but there's another option that there really is a purpose for. Let's say you want to use Hangouts, okay? And this is a Google product, you know, so it's not like you're going to be charged anything to use it. But from Google Hangouts, basically what that will do, and this is pretty nifty, it will allow you to make a phone call from this computer here, okay, to, even though it'll show your number, but to whoever you wanted to call. And that's pretty nifty, because what if your cell phone is about dead, you know, and you got to put on a charger and it's on its last leg, or, you know, and it's not charging up fast enough, but you wanted to go ahead and make a call. You could actually do that, hit connect here, and it will actually call. You just need to make sure that your pop-up blocker is off. Okay, so that way, and I actually turn mine off. You can see the tab here. I turn mine off so that way it can show up, because you hit connect here, and you'll see this is the pop-up that it's talking about. And it tells me that my call is free, so it's letting me know that, hey, we're not going to charge you anything. So as long as you see that's free, they're like, all right, great. And then you hit okay, and basically it's going to start calling that person, and you just need to make sure that like I have my speaker set up, but I also have my microphone set up, so that way the person can actually hear me, you know. you know, when and if they answer or whatever. And so we're just making that call right quick. And looks like they're not going to answer. So
Thank you.
all right, we're going to hang up on them. So, but yeah, like I said, you can make a call from here. You can even send a text message from here. I've never done the text messages from here, but you saw I hit the text message button. So now it goes over to send a text. So you can send a text to somebody if you want to. Like, let's see, somebody I'll text right quick. I'll text Lindsay right there. And then down here, you can type in the message. Hey, great job, guys. We're going to get it going. We're going to get it rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. All right. And I'm just going to put this is a test text. Please ignore. Because they're like, D, what are you talking about? All right. LOL. All right. So there you go. So you can actually send that text message right from the computer. Once again, so if your phone is about dead, you know, or something like that, you can just go ahead and do that from the computer. So if you missed any of that, I mean, the setup went by quick as heck. If you missed any of that, just replay and you'll get that setup real simple, and you will have you a free Google Voice number. Okay. All right. And that is it for setting up the Google Voice number. So